Welcome to the first of our Anti-Post Cheltenham Festival previews here at Sean Graham. First of all, we're going to start by looking at the champion hurdle. I've been joined by Brian Graham. First of all, Brian, we're going to have to play a little bit of Willie Mullins bingo. He's got Fogheen, he's got Annie Power. Fogheen, the 2015 champion hurdle winner. Annie Power, last year's champion hurdle winner. But the question is, will they both turn up in the race?
Well, I think, Dave, the first question you look at is what horse turns up in the Irish champion hurdle at the end of this month. And by all accounts, what we read in the papers, that's going to be Fogheen, and I expect him to show up. And if he shows anything like the form he did last year, he should win that race easily, and that would lead his path clear to go on and try and regain his champion hurdle crown.
He's currently 2-1 then with us at the moment, Brian. That would be a great anti-post price if he does go on and win that Irish champion hurdle on Sunday, Sunday that is.
Oh, absolutely, because my belief is that if he wins that race, then obviously Annie Power will probably be diverted to the Stairs hurdle, and you'll be looking at Yanworth as your third in. To me, yes, done nothing wrong, won the Kempton hurdle, but at the same time coming back from 2 miles, or from 2.5 miles to 2 miles, whether it would be quick enough for two horses above him in the market that look like 2 mile specialists is a bit of a question mark.
That was the thing with Yanworth, wasn't it? I mean, last year second in the Neptune, and he was all set to go world hurdle route if my thoughts are going the right way at the start of the season. But of course, JP McManus has got, you know what I mean, Harry, same ownership, he's our favourite for the world hurdle.
Yeah, that's great. I wouldn't put people off. Horses have come back from 2.5 miles to 2 miles to win the champion hurdle. Hardy Eustace being one, and obviously Estebrack, the most famous of all, he won 3 champion hurdles, having won at 2.5 miles. Yanworth didn't actually win the 2.5 mile novice event, but was second in it. And then the next one in the market is you got this Petit Mouchoir, who is trying to give Gigginstown their first champion hurdle win. You look at the form from Leopardstown at Christmas and you would say, yes, a very, very credible run, but speeding Nichols Canyon 7 lengths is a very solid performance. But if you put that in context, Fogheen, when they met in the Irish champion hurdle last year, beat Nichols Canyon 28 lengths. So there is a huge amount of improvement there needed to even get into the picture.
Nothing much else in the race, so of course we'll go 2-1 Fogheen here, currently 4-1 Annie Power, 9-2 Yanworth, and then 7-1 for Petit Mouchoir, so it looks a bit of a 4-way go there. Anything else in the race, Brian? Vroom Vroom Mag, we've got priced up at 14s. I mean, she won the 2 miler at Punchtown last year, but she won over 3 miles at Christmas, and of course the same ownership as Fogheen and Annie Power. A couple of ones there as well have been tipped up in the paper, such as the price-wise columns, Brain Power and Superb Story, but to me they're both handicappers. Yeah,
Superb Story I think now has a current rating of 149. If you put that in context again, with Fogheen, who won the Irish champion hurdle off 174, was put up £4 for that. There's £30 between them, that's 30 lengths. That's probably the distance between almost halfway up the running and the finishing line. So yes, I could see Superb Story or Brain Power improving enough to get into a place. I remember the thing with the champion hurdle is the last few years there have been very few runners. We've had less than 10 runners in the last 4 or 5 outings. So maybe if you back one of these two at big prices, they're confirmed they're going to go for the race. They could fill a place at a big price, but I can't see past the front couple in the market. Not the way the results have been going in these races the last couple of years.
No problem, Brian. We'll be back next week with the Queen Mother Champion Chase.